got to extract you now or never.
What's up, dude? You know what? I told you your ass was cray cray. God dang, when I seen that shit, I was dying. I said, oh my God, you actually was doing it, and yeah, you were right. That doggone outfit do look like a real Santa Claus. I was cracking up. I'm like, oh my God. Huh? Right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm. That's crazy. So that was your first time trying that? Oh, okay. Well, in that, okay. Well, uh, oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. But because you only use only just certain ones that you like to play with, never the war pipe. Uh huh. Right. Uh huh. Right. I usually use my war pike on particularly some the more harder beam offs like the quill shot. Sometimes with the Moonweaver Shrieker, or every now and then I will use it with Night Stalker. But every other thing I'll use my chain blaze for, when I feel like doing it. Oh, you such a dick. Oh, he's coming over here fucking with me. I guess maybe because he's seen my damn gear and he's seen that. Okay, whatever. So I'm just gonna give him a thank you for admiring my look. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Thank you. And then I'm going to go on about my business. Now, as I was saying, so actually, my favorite weapon is the pike. So I will. Uh, 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 Oh. Um, right, right, right. Well, 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 when we had the last season, when they did their last maintenance, they nerfed a lot. They nerfed the pike a lot because you used to be able to fire missiles out from your pike. Not anymore. Yeah, yeah. I'm not kidding. Yeah, well, I tried it after just the first time I tried it, and then after they did that, they nerfed it. I tried it again, and because I read it in the notes, and they pretty much had nerfed it, and they nerfed that was part of the weapon itself, so they sort of nerfed it a lot. So I had to really level it up from that point on, and so now my pike is at max 15. So it's not altogether where it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Well, how I was able to tell, I used not even without when I didn't have Knockout King inside that pike, I noticed that I was still able to do a lot of crit damage on my pike. Up until after they did, yeah, well, staggers to crits both. I had a little bit of both. But I noticed that it didn't do as much as it used to because I used to could hit and stagger no problem, and then Chris there was no problem either with it. But I noticed the moment after they did that, a percentage of it was down. It was by like 20% less than what it used to hit. Oh come on, you guys! They over here fucking with me. They ain't got nothing else better to do. I see. These are kids and now out of school and they ain't got shit to do. They ain't coming over here sitting next to me and doing dumb shit. I think they do. But a reason why is that I had one that was last night, and I was playing. We was doing heroic last night, and he was like, "I'm lonely," and I was like, "Oh no!" And all of a sudden, he inviting me to the party, and then kept me in the party doing the instances just to annoy me, and I was just getting annoyed. Yeah, right. Because he asked me if I was a female or not. I told him, yeah, I'm a female. And then he was like, because I told, if I asked him first, I said, how old are you? Because I knew listening to him, he sounded like he was a young kid. I said, how old are you? 16. I said, I'm old enough to be your mom. And he was like, oh, goody, mommy. I said, no, 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 no. That's only one time around, dude. I said, and both my kids are grown. Uh, ooh. Uh huh. Uh, oh, poor kid. Right, right, right. And I noticed that the majority of the players here are kids, 16, as young as like you said right there, 11 years old. So the vast majority of them are kids, and now since this virus is going around, a lot of kids are out of school, and so there's gonna be a lot of these kids that's gonna be playing on this game in the next couple of days to weeks. So with that being, uh, right, 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 right. I just go along with the situation and let the and just try to be a nice little person and deal with it because I know what's going on right now. They choosing to close the schools out of safety reasons, and it's understandable. So these kids are not going to have anything else better to do right now but to get on these games and play. You know. So I'm like, to myself, I'm like, okay, I'll humor these kids for the right now because that's what they're really looking for now is for somebody to humor them because they're bored and they're unhappy because they can't see their friends either. I love doing these doggone escalations. That's right, you got bopped, baby. Uh-huh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Sit him on his ass. Ah ha 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 ha. That's what I'm talking about. Sit him on his ass. I had to literally the last hunt that I was in, the heroic. I basically carried the damn team, really. I was fucking surprised, man. I was really surprised that I ended up carrying the blaster team. No, but actually, I was actually impressed with my build. I think it was my gameplay more because I was standing back and watching him when he go in rage, so I knew exactly how many times he was going to do what he was going to do, and I said, okay, I know what to do now. So I just stayed back and watched everybody else die for a little bit, and then I came in on account, you know. Okay, it's time to smack you, Bug. Smack you a little bit. Both my sisters are at home today. Yeah, well, my middle sister, she works for Kohl's, and she just told me that somebody went in there and stole some hand sanitizer out of their shipment. I was like, wow. I told her, I said that had to have been done last night when there wasn't nobody on. Got his ass. Oh well, it's always good to have the cheat. I feel so sorry for the bug. Are you talking about my weapon? Right, right. I noticed that it takes a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do look like Santa Claus. I'm clowning the shit out of you about that outfit, man. It do. Oh, hell no. What you talking about? Yeah, you was glowing. I seen that shit. And you was glowing like really. I mean, we talking. It was bright. Yeah, you're right. But does that happen to a player, or that was just a glitch? But that looked crazy though. Oh. Well, I'm going to tell you this much. You sure look right now. You look awesome right now in that red. There we go. Yeah, I'm on. Watch me. Watch what I'm about to do to this guy. I was in heroic and I played him. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, he ran. Okay. I'm pretty sure it will. He. Ah. Oh, I see the little tiny motherfuckers around me on that end. Popped him. Good job. Oh, you talking about that little tiny little shit? Got him. I just go on and walk. I just go right on through that fire and just go and keep on punching. Oh, I knew he was gonna do that. Well, like what? Oh, I had fun. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh, I know how. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Shoot. Okay. I had to readjust my my hearing aid in my left ear. Okay, look what we got. We got the chicken dinner today. We got two. I'll take the other one. And then you see the chicken dinner. You see how the chicken dinner do? They jump. They both attack you at the same time. Yeah, I knew he was ready to start enraging. Hold on, I'll get to you in a minute. Oh, no, we not. Oh! Come on! Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, that's one. Let's take care of him. Oh my god. The little other chicken dinner jumps in the middle. Mother puss bucket. They trying to pin us in these corners. Yeah, I think they like the corners. I don't have no choice but to fight them out. Because they're not going to let me get to you. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. God damn! I hate them damn chicken dinners.
We're coming in to pull you out of there, Cap. Stand by for extraction.
I tried, you know I did. I tried. Yeah, I think what it was, with the chicken dinners. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, yeah. No, I think you just was just having some fun. That's all. I think that's all it basically was. Uh, I think you just like I said, I think you just like having fun with it. I mean, I believe you could probably would have finished them both off, but I think you were just having a little bit of fun. That's all, and that's okay. You know. Uh huh. Mm. Oh. Okay, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I was looking at my next door neighbor. U-Haul truck pulled up over here next door to my house. So I'm assuming that this guy's either about to move or he's here visiting. Yep. So I don't like that combination of two chicken dinners. And I call them chicken dinners because that's what they are. They're birds. And I'm gonna tell you another combination I don't like is when they put that Night Stalker at Night Rift. Yeah, him, and when they put Storm Chaser together. Yeah, when they put those two together. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Right. You're right. That one too. I hate that combination. So what I do, I'll go after Devil Dog first. I'll go after him first and try to wear him out as much as I can before I jump over onto the other one. By that time, my blade will have been charged up enough and give off a charge and kill the other one. That's what I usually do. I didn't get a chance to do it here because the chicken dinners were at my ass like you wouldn't believe. But normally it would have worked, you know? Yeah, so that's okay. I'm just having fun anyway because in this case, like I said, I used to play this other game. It was what's it called? Paper play, her play, or whatever you can. Anyway, well, the thing is that what messed me up with that game is that when they downloaded the new client, the new upgrade to the game, right? Apparently, a file became corrupted inside of my laptop, and they never. They said it was me, and I said no, that's a damn lie. That's y'all. Because I have a very good security system, and it would have popped up automatically if it would have been me. You know what I'm saying? No, it was the download that they called themselves working with, and it wasn't right. So they called themselves trying to look into it and see what it was. They said they couldn't find the problem. I said, fine, well, I'll tell you how this is going to go. I quit. I said, no, I said, and the thing was that I had put some money off into that game, and I had got my my character. Oh, I had it laid out. Okay. The shame part about it is I can never play it again. So I just quit. So my son was seeing that I didn't have any more games really to play on my PlayStation except for Mortal Kombat, and then he gave me Star Wars Battlefront. I had that, and I had the game. I got just recently Battle. It was Jedi Order. That one. I got that one for Christmas last year. So turn around. He said, "Try this game." This was before I got Jedi Order. He said, "Try this game." I said, yeah, I see you started playing, and he said, you might like this one. This is much like the game that I play, Destiny. I said, oh, really? Now, I think he lied, though, because it was nothing like Destiny. So anyway, I think he lied on that one. So just to try to get me, because I was going to jump over into Destiny. I think he didn't want me over there because he got a little click going on over there in that game. So I think he didn't want mommy over there, which is good. Okay, no problem. So I tried the game, and I actually started liking it. And so, and I found out how easy it was, to craft weapons and just, have fun with it. So I said, okay, I'll stick with it then. So I've been with it and doing very well. Right now I'm currently at level 47 far as my character go. My B-Moth level is at level 40. So this was just going to show you how much I was starting to progress into the game. But there was areas that I didn't, like I was telling you the last time we talked, there were areas that I was still trying to learn to do because not everybody was telling me everything that I needed to know. And I couldn't get into certain areas where they could help me out, but it was not like that. It just happened to be that one day I got a hold of a guy and he let me know everything that I need to know, and then he helped me with some of my bills. So I was grateful for that, So it was more like now I could feel like I'm more like a part of the bigger players now. And then I can actually start now watching them at the same time grow with myself. So it worked out. And you and now in your case, when I started seeing how you play and through your streams, I was like, oh, I said, well, I just go to show you how much of a noob I am. You know, because there was some stuff that he was do what you was doing that I was like, you know, and then just seeing you overall made me look at myself and say, you know what, I can do that, I can change this, I can change that. So that's what I was doing, and you know, 50-50, I did okay, you know. So here I am now. Which one? The one you do right now? Okay, I'll take a look at it. Okay. Why is that? Uh-huh. Let me ask you a question. Now, what do berserkers are really for? Are they for strikers and chain blades? Yeah. Hold on for a second. Okay, that ain't nobody. Okay, go ahead. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Oh. Well, that seems interesting. That does. That seems interesting. Uh-huh. Well, hey, what is that lantern? Where did you get that lantern from? Your lantern. Where did you get it from? Yeah, I like that. It looks like a little watch, but it's not. I like it. It had to been it had to been the season 2 seasons before. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yes, I remember that. That was last year. That was early last year. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. I like that. I like the. I've also. I really did like the jackets that they came out last season. The season before. I like those jackets. I have that too. Oh Lord! Now with that right there, I was cracking up when they came out with that striker outfit with the little beads, the hat, the whole thing. I was like, oh my God! I said they really did step. Uh huh. Right. Looking like Raiden from the eyes right now. It don't look like Raiden. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I like that. See, I wish that I had the when that came out. I didn't take the chance to go on and get that right there, that stuff right there. I said, see, I missed out. So I said, that's okay. I won't miss out on any more. So now I'm every season I try my best to put some money aside so when the new season come out with the new stuff, I hurry up and jump onto that shit. And when they came out with this right here with the Raging Bull, I hurry up and jumped on this shit. I love it. Oh wow. Yeah, you look awesome right there, dude. You look like you ready to kick ass. Yes, I like that. See, I regret that I missed that. Cause I wanted that. Right. See, I really regret that I missed out on that. I regret it. But that's okay though, because on this one right here, I got all this stuff on this one. I got all of the stuff. Let me see if I can go back over here. Wait. Oops, sorry. That was an accident. Sorry about that. But you like that though? I love this. Oh, I like yours. Oh, but I had people said they liked my flame too. They thought it was pretty cool. Right? I said that's okay. I liked it the girly kind of thing, the evil witch kind of thing. So what are we gonna do? Yeah, the Burning Legend. Yep, because it came with the actual banner, and then the little what am I? Wait. Let me get my brain together here. They had the sigil, the banner, and then it had the little pike, the little thing that you use to have the banner on it. And then I got the signal flare, and then yeah, the bull. I got the bull, and then I got a couple of other stuff. Now I also got some new flares that because I finished up the season. And then you know how they give you little rewards after that. You do the little bounties and get the different reward. I got some cool banner of cool flares, some really cool flares. But the one I used most of all is called Living Duality. I love that. I love it. And then they got another one called Herald of the Wind. I love that one too. But I love that particular Living Duality. I love that. I said, oh, that's more me right there. That's me. Yeah. So let's see. I also got lucky and got the another emote. It's the wait, hold on, I'll tell you what it is. Who loves you, baby? I got that. Yeah, the one where he's shaking his butt. I thought, oh, I like that. But yeah, well, I got a couple of dance ones I like. I'll use those for the time being. For the one I got right now, I'll use those. I wanted the music box one too, but I couldn't get it at the particular time. You know how it go. Yeah, I was too busy. I ran out of platinum, and I was too busy trying to upgrade my stuff. You know. Uh huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, the feet are kind of nice. I like that. The guy that I was talking to last night, the 16-year-old, he said he likes my little setup. How I got mine set up. I mean, it was by accident. I didn't really want to make it look like this, but I went on and just stuck it out. I said, I kind of like the concept anyway. But yeah, you know what? The feet are nice. They are nice. Speaking of which, let me do this before I do this, because now you got me going. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now that's look a little bit halfway decent, huh? I should have left it alone. I should have left it alone, huh? Yeah, let me stop. This is getting ready to go into it right now. I would never be able to finish it. Okay, here we go. And remember, see, let's do the kill. Let's kill the guy. All right. Oh, we got it. Okay, we got the first chicken dinner. Oh man. Hey. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh! You knocked me off the cliff. Okay. You in this damn bloody snowstorm is because it's not gonna happen. Now he's acting up now. Now he's acting like an enraged chicken. Good night, chicken. I can't stand them chicken dinners. Oh, look what they get ready to slap us with. Hold up, I'll be right back, okay? Just gotta be 1 second, okay? Okay, I'm back. Thanks. Sorry for leaving you on the short end. Okay, that's one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I tell you what. Have fun. It didn't. Wait a minute. Did you see that? I just backed away and it just all of a sudden it just did it. And the lightning just popped up and shot him, killed him. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so that's the reason why it happens like that. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, it's still fun. All right then. Oh, guess who we got? Yeah, old Dark Shadow. We got old Dark Shadow to contend with. It's just him though. Yeah, it's just him though. It's nobody else. So. Oh, they didn't give you. They're not giving you what you need. Oh. What I don't like is the electronic floor. I don't like the electronic floor. When they put this crap on here and it increases the gambit on our asses real bad. Oh, darkness! Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh shit! I actually landed off the cliff? Really? Oh my god! Why is it that the moment I put the damn pike out, then that's when it disappears? Okay, there's him. That's his little shadow.
That's one behemoth that won't prey on these islands again. And its energies will only help you in the next battle.
Have you ever had anybody who that ended up saying something negatively about the way you play? Not all the time, Oh, shit. Okay. Devil Dog number 2 and the Big Mouth Spiky. Okay, I'll go ahead and take old Spiky. Okay, I think that was because you hit him right at the cross when I was moving. Yeah, he did. The old Devil Dog went after me right while I was tracking his buddy. I'm gonna get mad at this damn dog in a minute. Alright, I'm going after the dog. Because me and the dog is gonna have a problem. If that's my husband, he gonna be mad because I ain't answering that phone. He gonna just be mad. You know, at this time of the day, what I be doing. I just have reason to believe this dog just does not like me. Okay, I made you choke on your own fire, dude. There you go, bitch. Yeah, I know that's him. He's calling me at the wrong time of the day. I don't want to know about your traffic details. Oh dear, how did that happen? Well, believe it or not, somehow I ended up with no more health. I don't understand how that happened, and I didn't use no health. It's a glitch because I didn't use no health. Yeah, well, that's okay. I'm glad I had these little babies right here. All right, let's go. Plus, I got 2 up. Right, and plus I got 3 lives left anyway, so I'm okay.
There it is.
Yay!
Behemoth in this island cluster. Take it down.
Oh, I wish you had that ass. I knew he was gonna do his shit. And the bad part about this, I ain't got no health left. Okay, so I gotta play this by ear here. This is the first time I've ever had no health hardly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I watched that big ass ball. Yep. Ah! Oh, okay. Now all you can do it with this one? Uh-huh. You tried to get me. Oh shit! It popped me off over the cliff! He was. I knew what he was getting ready to do. He was gonna jack me up. You thought you was gonna chew on me, huh? Damn it. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. Was that you that got him or me? Oh. Right. Ah. Oh shit. Oh shit. What was that? I just completed objective. 5 million damage on him. Got him.
You're the top of the heap now, Skipper. A hard-earned victory. And to the victor go the spoils.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one to happen. I had no health. I was like, what the hell? No health potions. None. 0. That's the first time that ever happened to me. Because I usually always have those potions. A lot of them are handy when I'm doing this. Well, surprise. Huh? Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm glad you thought about you mentioned that. I need to go over here and restock. Yeah, I was kind of glad that they started doing it like that because it helps me out a lot where I don't have to farm for the max for it. And by having so much doggone coins, RAM coins, I was like, shit, what are we gonna do with them? I had got up to almost 500k of them. So I said, well, they finally gonna... What? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, stacks of 100 right now. That's with the pylons, because I do it a lot. Stacks of 100. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to really work my ass off with the... Yeah, I do too. I got to build up my funds again because I'm getting low now. I'm down to 100k now. So I know I'm gonna have to build up my funds again real soon. No, actually, I'm under that. I'm 89,000 now. Yeah, I'm running out of funds. So I'm gonna have to farm my ass off again like I did before. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so other than that, hey, speaking of which, I was looking for you last night because I was wanting to get off into trials last night, but I had just missed you because it said you went offline. I was like, oh man, I said, damn, there go my doggone arena partner. But then I turned around, I ended up getting in some with this one girl. I'm assuming she was a girl, and we did pretty good. Huh? The time Oh, you talking when you left? Yeah, it never is. I know as most of you guys like to play the girl tunes, and I know the reason why is that though. So, because my son, yeah, and I think my son he likes to look at the boobies because yeah because ah shut up for real. Oh man, did it work? Oh, he was on another game. Uh huh. What? Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. You know what? I had on my last game. That's what they used to do a lot. It used to be guys pretending to be girls, and they would con the other recipient, the other party into buying their gear, their weapons, the rings, the gems that go inside the gear, the whole thing. And I was like, wow. And then there was this one guy. He told me, he said, "You a real girl. You should do it." I said, "I don't do shit like that." I mean, that's kind of cold blooded, though. Guys be thinking that you being nice to them, and then all of a sudden you sitting up there only going for them, only to try to get shit. I think that's really, really cold. But then I tried it one time to see whether or not what he was talking about was really beneficial to me. So I tried it, and actually, it did work. There's one guy. He gave me everything. He gave me everything. Uh, okay. Yeah, I think I get it. But go ahead, finish. Go and tell me what happened. Oh, okay. Party. You're the okay. Oh, okay. And when they find out, the funny part is the fun part about this. I had this one guy who found out that the guy was actually a guy. Would you believe me if I told you? He said, "I don't care." He said, "I don't care," and I was like, "Oh man!" And so yeah, it was like, "Oh my god!" And the guy, yeah, the other guy, he got, yeah, just what you said. He got insulted. He was very angry about that shit. But then I found out later on down the line, and it was crazy because I never thought about it no more after that. And then one of my friends had told me, said, "Yeah, one of the guys in this game found out where this guy who was making a pass at him lived at, and he went and he stabbed him." I was like, and I thought to myself, I said, I wonder if it's that same one that night that we was talking, and he found out, and I was like, wow. I said, I'm gonna play like I don't know nothing because I don't know nothing. But the guy had was talking to me that night, and he was telling me, Yeah, right. I mean, and it was what's really was the scary part about it is that when they do that stuff, you don't know what area that person like. I'm like in this game, I found out I had people in this game that live out here where I live, Rialto, Fontana, and up here in not too far from here, Loma Linda. I was like, my God. So see, that's my point, huh? What you tell what? Loma Linda. No, 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 Loma Linda. No, it's Loma Linda. It's not too far from here. It's the other direction from Fontana. No, it's the other opposite direction of Riverside. Right, right, right. Right, exactly, exactly. So see, that's just my point was is that you never can tell how many people that literally live close to you because once they find out because some of them are smart enough they'll figure out your IP address, and once they find out your IP address, then they can pinpoint where you live, exactly pinpoint where you live. Yes, yeah. A friend of mine who happens to be a hacker, he told me about it how it can be done. He got a program. Yeah, I hear. So here it comes. He showed me. Me and him, we merged our laptops, and so he showed me for screen how to do it. I said, "Look, I'm not trying to learn how to do it, but I want to see how you do it." He said, "No problem. I'm gonna show you how it's done." Why? Ah, you know what? You're right. You're right. I should have went on and learned it. Well, anyway, so he did it, and what he did, he had this little program, and what he did, he put the IP address numbers in the program, right? And then what it did, it ran off the numbers. Of each location where they show groups of almost the same IP numbers, but then as it goes along, it cycles down and then it pinpoints where the location of the IP address is. When it comes up, then it shows the address where that person live. I was like, what the fuck? I told him, I said, I hope you ain't gonna try that shit on me. And he said, no, I wouldn't do you like that. You pretty cool, you cool peeps. But he said, I'm showing you this because I don't usually show people my tips. But he showed me how it was done, and my mouth just dropped open. And how it was done, it was so quick. It only took a minute for him to do it. So I was like, yeah, yes, and that's the reason why he said I was pretty cool. He told me, he said, I would never do that to you because you've been pretty nice to me for these last, because I've been knowing him for like, when I was playing, about like 2 years. And we would talk pretty much every day. We was always talking, and he would always tell me his girl problems. I'm like, dude, I said, do I look like Mary or something? He said, well, you seem like you're a very nice woman. You're married and everything. You can tell me stuff. I said, oh my God. At first I didn't, but then I thought about it. I said, okay, okay. And then he would start telling me about his girlfriend problems. And he said, what am I, what's it? It was one time he told me he was in tears. And I felt so sorry for him. And I was just got, yes, that's what it was. He was venting and he was heartbroken because of he too. I remember the conversation he was telling me. He said he had went out of town with his mom and dad, and his cousin had called him on the phone while he was at where he was at because they went up to Colorado. And he said, my friend called me and told me, he said, my girlfriend, he told me my girlfriend was seeing somebody else. And he said, no way, no way, no way. I don't believe that. He said, look, I'm going to show you, okay? So what he did, we went where she was at and played it off to my, hi, how y'all doing and everything. And he took a live shot of him on his iPhone, and he sent the live feed to his friend. And he was like, at first he thought he thought it was just, it was unreal. But he knew the guy who next to him, he knew that was his best friend. And it blew him away. So he was real upset. He was hurt. So he was hurt. The girl he was with ended up going out with his best friend. And so he called me. He chatted. I was doing a hunt, instance rather. It's called an instance. Yeah. So he called me on Skype. And I was wondering what the fuck. I was right in the middle of my thing, and I kept getting this phone call. And he was like, please pick up. I need to talk to you, please. It's important. And I kept looking at the message, and I said, okay. So I told my friends, I said, I'm going to have to leave, y'all, because something is big. And he said, it must have been something very, really important. I said, yeah, it is. So I left off, and I went over to Skype, and I said, what's up? And he said, I got to talk to you. He said, let me show you this. So he showed me the live feed of the iPhone his friend had showed him with his best friend and his girlfriend at having dinner together, and was out. And I thought to myself, I said, oh my God, this is one of those kind of things. So then he said, I don't know what to do. She looked like she likes the guy. And I asked him, I said, well, how long do you know how long this actually been going on? And he said he didn't know. I said, you need to go back. First, let's find out exactly how long they've been going out together. So he called his friend, and he asked some questions and everything, and then called him back, right? So then when he called back, because by that time I went back into my game, he called me back. It was about a little after 1 a.m. in the morning. And then he called me back, and he said, my friend told me they've been going together since, they've been going out for about 6 months while I was with her. I was like, oh shit. That's just what I said to myself. I said, oh shit. I said, I really don't want to be a part of this doggone mess, because I had this feeling how this was being played out, that these two was playing him from the get-go, and I didn't want to hurt him even more. Yeah. I didn't know. So so I told him, I believe you would have. So I told him, I said, okay. I said, so now you want me to talk to you. I said, well, I'm getting ready to talk to you. And I told him, I said, please don't get angry what I'm about to tell you, because I know how hurt you are and everything. And I know that 9 times out of 10, most guys, and this also happens with girls, they don't want to hear the truth when it comes to them, and because it hurts so much. So I told him, I said, it seems like when I was looking at the video and listening to the information that was being told to me, I said, it seems like to me that they've been going behind your back for the longest dating. And your girlfriend, she played you thinking that you would never find out. And because you were such a sweet guy, and he was a very sweet guy. Yeah. It was like he would go and buy her stuff and take her out, and yeah, I mean, he was a sweetheart. And so I told him, I said, now what I'm about to tell you is this, I said, you're gonna have to get your head together though first, because you can't go into this angry and then upset too, because you ain't gonna never be able to think straight when it comes to that. And I do know that with being angry, most guys tend to get real angry when it comes down to stuff like this. I said, but you really need to now start thinking rationally, because you're gonna have to outthink her. Because she's going to outthink you in every area there is. He said, see, I like the way you talk. I said, well, I'm a girl, okay, first of all. And I do know that if I was in a position that I just got busted in, that and if I get busted in, I should say, I'm going to be thinking of a way how to get out of that. So she's going to try to get out of this by outthinking you. So I told him, I said, now what you're going to do, I'm going to back up for a little bit. Let her about a week or so, let her think that everything is all cool. Then what you do after that? See, you terrible. So then I told him, I said, just to back up for a little bit, let her think that everything is okay. And what you're going to do, you're going to invite both of them over to a get together. Yes, you are. Yeah, no, not kill him. Not kill him. I said, you're going to invite them over to a get together. And how you really going to do this? Have your parents there. And like y'all having dinner together. And I said, now this will put the situation in a very real light. Okay, so what you do, plan it around a get together with the family and everything, and then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna go into this casual with the situation, and then break it into it. First, you're gonna talk to your best friend, and then you're gonna talk to her. Or you could talk to her first before you talk to the best friend, because if you talk to her, he's going to leave. After he find out you now know, he's going to leave. So what you could do it either with the best friend, or you could go with that. So he took my advice and he talked to the best friend first. So at first the best friend was in denial. He didn't believe that he knew what all he knew. And so he showed him the live feed. And he was like, oh, dude, he said, no worries, but he told him, he said, but you and I are no longer friends anymore. And then that was that. He said, now I'm going to ask you to leave my house. Leave away from my family, leave away from my house, because you and I, we don't have nothing else to talk about. So at first, the guy wanted to make more out of it than what it was. He got beat down, of course, okay, because my friend's cousins and his other relatives and other friends was there and saw this was going down, and so they just beat him down, and he had to leave hurt. So there you go. So you go. So, huh? Oh shit! Ew. Damn. Then see, that's the kind of thing that's easy. But see, when mothers get involved, that's when the situation gets real. Which now comes to my second part of my story, what I'm about to tell you. You remember we just got through saying about mom. When moms get involved, it gets real. All right then. So he went and talked to his girlfriend. He told his girlfriend what he knew. So she started out loud talking him and calling him all kinds of names. So yeah, moms overheard the conversation. Well, first sister overheard the conversation, ran to the back and got mom. Mom came out and it just it escalated into something totally ugly. And the mom just was pulling the girl's hair, beating the living daylights out of her in her house. Just beating the devil out of her. And so, yeah, mom's had a real bad temper. So I said, well, what happened? What happened after that? He said what ended up happening after that was one of the most worst situations. He said he watched his mother throw the girl from off the porch on into the street. Throw her. Literally threw her from the porch to the street. I was like, oh, home chick landed. He said, I said, well, how did she? I said, did she land on the ground? He said, no, she landed on the ground. Landed, and it was a hard thud. I was like, ooh, I know she hurt then. She hurt, but yep. A machete? Chop down a tree? Pissed off at you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do? I guess you was quiet, wasn't you? Eh. Right? Oh, wow. Your mom's dang. I got there was only one time that I actually got real mad with my son. My son made a mistake and he said something that sort of wasn't right, and so we ended up getting into a really bad argument. Then it went into him threatening to punch me. So then I almost like knocked his lights out. Yeah, he was right. Wow. Wow. My mom, when I was young, my mom made one thing perfectly clear: that the worst thing you could do is raise your hand at your parents. And when you raise your hand at your parents, that means you're accepting the responsibility of what's going to happen after that. Because then it's no longer into the mom and son or mom and daughter thing. It's now like you and I are just like people on the street. That means there is going to be some complications. A lack of disrespect. That's what it is. A lack of disrespect. Right, right. It was so many times that I used to hear that as I was growing up. So when I finally had it actually happen to me with my own child, it was like, okay. So like I said, I came close to almost knocking his jaw out of line because I was like, no, I'm just not gonna I'm just not going to stand up here and allow this to go on. So he finally, he grew up to understand that that situation was not going to fly anymore. And I made it perfectly clear that this was never going to go again ever in life. So now he understands. So, but I told him one thing before he moved on. Moved to Texas. I told him, I said, remember, what goes around comes around. What you do right now is what might happen when you have kids, and it's going to come back because it always comes back. I remember the same situation. My mom told me the same thing because me and her had got into it, and she told me, "What you do to me is what your child is going to do to you." And I wish she would have been alive for me to tell her that she was right because it did actually happen. So when basically the bottom line, what I'm saying is that we have to take in consideration that when we do things towards our parents, that there are always some repercussions that go along with it. But I'm glad that our relationship is a lot better now because now he has really a nice girlfriend. He has settled down and they got a little apartment together in Indiana, and they're fine, so everything is worked out. And then my youngest son, he's dating anything. He's not dating anybody right now, but he, yeah, he's at home. He likes living at home. He has his little gaming modes. He has his friends, that come over. He's saving up his money so he can get him a brand new car. So he got a very nice job. He works at construction, but he works in the office area portion of the construction company. So basically he's what you call that, concrete structural engineering. That's what he graduated out of college for, and he got his bachelor's degree for that. So he landed a job like my 4 months after he graduated out of college. He ended up landing that gig. So I was really proud of him that he got that portion of his life together. So now he's trying to save up him some money so he can get him a car. So his next step, because him and his daddy is right now putting their heads together right now. And I told him, I said, yeah, make sure you keep your daddy in the loop because he can help you out. Because he can, my husband can negotiate a dime off a bum in a minute. He's that good. He's working on getting him a car. So I'm like, yeah, because I need to have my car back. As right now, yeah, my son is driving my car to go to work now. So I told him I had no problem with it, as long as he took care of it. But you know how we are. We mothers are. We'd like to have our rides pimped out and clean. My son, he drives my car, and it doesn't matter. It has dirt. Right now, I looked at it Sunday. It got concrete dirt in my car. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to him, bro. I gotta talk to Broham. Uh huh. Oh. Woo! Almost a 12-hour day, huh? Damn. Right, right, right. Well, I don't. Right. Well, in my case, I don't. I'm 9 times out of 10. Most of the time, I don't sit around and do anything. Cause I usually do a lot of gardening here around here at the house. So a lot of times, I'm out there in my backyard. I'm pruning flowers, or doing that. Yeah, yeah. I got a couple of snapdragons in the back. Some peace lilies. I have some pine, not pine, palm trees in the back, and then I have a koi pond in the back. My husband, we actually started 3 years, it's gonna go on 3 years ago. We decided we wanted a koi pond. Actually, he did this koi pond because I wanted one, and so he built me a koi pond, and so just the year before last, he decided he wanted to rebuild it, and so now it looks like a big old well. To me, it's a well, and it goes deep down in the ground. And the good thing that we did have it like that because one of my friends who's on my Facebook, he got a koi pond too, and some herrings actually got into his backyard and ate out 40 to 45 of his fish. Yeah, he was very unhappy. So I learned some tips about that, and I showed my husband that feed, and he said, "Don't worry." And that's the reason why. I guess that's the reason why he built this pond the way he did, because that way there is nothing really. Herons don't like the water to be that high up on them. Because by their legs being long, they automatically feel safe enough where they can do what they do. So, if the water is almost close up to over their knee level and touching their bottom, they don't like that. They can't fly. They can't get a good run and fly up. You know what I'm saying? Now because their wings are wet. So he built it that way, and then we got nothing can actually get off into the pond. We also have hawks out here too, and I started noticing right after we had built it the first time that they were always swarming around. So I said, well, I want my coys to be taken, so so the netting came in handy. So we
What brings you to the Smithy Slayer? Behemoths beware Borman blades.
Always sunny in Ramsgate, huh? Don't get yourself killed.